political campaign for the general election 2024 in India is over, there is a very scathing report that has come out from OpenAI, the company which is behind ChatGPT, and also Meta, the firm who actually handles Instagram, Facebook, which are very popular social media website which actually influence opinions around the world. Now, it has been reported that there is an Israeli company which used the OpenAI and its model to generate some content that were propagandist in nature, that were fake, and were being used to spread misinformation against BJP and for Congress. So that amounts to clear meddling or intervention in something that is very internal, that is very core to Indian democracy, that is the general election that is still ongoing. Now the point is why this information has come out now. Rajiv Chandrasekhar, the union minister, has also reacted to that while it is being really established that BJP has been at the target of various outside forces who are trying to shape up the narrative, who are trying to influence the voters, it is also rightly should be asked that why this information is being leaked or put in the public domain right now and not when the actually election campaign was going on. We know that election campaign is over in India and people are going to vote on next day, and that will be it. No more public or debate can happen on this issue that will probably shape the narrative or twist the narrative. But we do know that this Israeli company, STOIC, was at the helm of this narrative creation. They created so many handles with the same name and profile picture, which OpenAI says seemed like have been generated through the models of artificial intelligence, and they were interestingly operating through the various smaller clusters of handles on various social media platforms, and they were handling so many global issues at the same time. They were also commenting on Gaza, they were also commenting on the European politics, US domestic politics, Russia's invasion in Ukraine, Chinese government's dissent, and those people who have been associated with opposing Chinese government. So multiple political discourse reshaping at the same time through one company, that is an Israeli political management firm, STOIC, is very interesting fact, especially when Israel has been one of the very closest ally of India in the last 2 decades at least. Why would an Israeli company do a propaganda campaign that is not suiting to the government and that is suiting to the opposition? Also, who was funding this Israeli company, or who was commanding this Israeli company, on whose behest this entire political campaign was being run? That raises a big question. Now, when the political campaigning across India has ended, probably this will not impact the news or the narratives that much, but one has to accept the fact that there has been allegations of foreign influencers, foreign media company, owners of foreign think tanks who have tried to reshape or twist the political social narrative in India, especially in the time of election, to pursue their own vested interests, or they have been backed by their respective governments in various countries. The allegations have been made by government ministers in India also, that foreign companies, especially sitting in Europe and many companies in USA, they have been trying to create an opposing narrative against the ruling government. And now it has been in a way approved by or supported by OpenAI and ChatGPT also, and also by Meta. Meta has interestingly also said that it has banned several pages on its social media platform who have been campaigning for Khalistan against India, and they were trying to twist and distort the narratives around Sikhism and Khalistan. Many of these pages were originating from Canada, and they were trying to shape or address the audiences in Canada. So page originating from China addressing audiences in Canada is something that smacks of a larger conspiracy that has a political bearing also in India and outside India also on the interest of India. So we'll have to see this entire political campaign that has ended domestically in India for now, but we also have now more information coming from around the globe as to how many companies around the world were trying to influence the narrative, were trying to play around the political headlines in India and support some party and oppose some party, while election campaigning for general election 2024 was at its peak.